Well, the Apopka Police Department says it's continuing to investigate the deaths of two people at a general store. West 2's Tony Atkins is joining us live from Apopka tonight. And Tony, people out there said that they knew the victims.
Yeah, a lot of people came here to the shop today to drop off just balloons and candles and really pay their respects. Also, we saw a lot of remnants of what happened yesterday. Still a lot of crime scene tape actually inside the dumpster nearby. I had a chance to speak with the owner of the general store. He didn't want to go on camera, but he says that one of the two victims worked there. Her name was Shanita, and I also talked to some of Shanita's family that tell us that the other victim in the shooting was Shanita's brother.
She used to work for my dad at our store on 13th Street.
A small growing memorial outside Griffin's General Store on West Michael Gladden Road in Apopka. People in the area say they're still trying to process what happened.
I still don't believe it. It's hard to say.
Investigators say the call came in after two people were found dead inside the store just before 9 Friday night. Police say they're still working to figure out how the two died, and I spoke with the daughter of one of the victims. She says she was too emotional to do an interview, but sent us these photos of her mother, Shanita Swift, and her uncle Ezra.
She was a sweet girl. She didn't bother no one. Her brother was a sweet dude. He didn't bother no one. They were just lovable people.
Kizzy Ward has known Shanita and Ezra for years, and she's hoping the family finds peace.
Y'all got God on y'all side. He just picked the flower from his garden that he wanted. He chose her. He chose the brother, so he picked two flowers at one time, at the same time. He wanted both of them.
Ward says despite that, knowing this new reality is still painful.
It's hurtful. It's like I can't come here no more and say, hey, Shanita, how you do? I can't do that anymore because she's not going to be here. She's not going to be here. Her brother, I seen him yesterday walking, so that took effect on me when I actually seen the man walking yesterday, like, okay, you here today, going tomorrow. I just saw him walking.
And I did reach out to Apopka Police. They say at this point they did not have an update in the case. They did spend most of the day here outside the general store. And as soon as we get updates in this case, we'll be sure to have it for you. Apopka Police, they also say if you have any information about what happened here last night, to give them a call. I'm covering Orange County live in Apopka tonight. Tony Atkins, West 2 News.